What's going on, everybody? Listen, today's video, fellas, don't take this personally. If this don't apply, you might want to turn this one off right here, okay? Because I can't really go in with the ladies the way I can with the men. And right now we about to have shop talk. This video is for the males, the guys that think it's okay for a woman to take care of them, pay all your bills, feed you, house you, clothe you, like you her child. You a bum. You a dirty, sorry, no good bum. For the ones out here that don't know, no, you do know. For the ones that think that it's okay to impregnate a woman and not take care of the child, not talk to the woman up while she's pregnant with the child, to leave her, to abandon her while she's pregnant with your seed. For y'all to think that that's okay, that it's okay, you are a coward. You are the worst. You are the Judas. You are a traitor. You have a responsibility as a man. You are responsible for taking care of your seed. You are responsible for that. Not her. You are responsible for protecting that seed, for making sure that your seed has nourishment with food, that they have water, that they have clothing, that they have shelter, that they get an education. That's your responsibility. And y'all sitting there, there's a lot of you no good bums out here just laying up on a woman. You laid up on her. Won't go to work, playing video games, smoking. Where you get money to smoke from and drink, and you ain't working, and your children have needs? You have a child that needs to eat every day. You eat every day. You have a child or children, excuse me, and you're saying, so what? You have abandoned your post as a man and reduced yourself to a coward, a punk. You're not a man. And I don't want anybody getting it confused between the men and the punks, the cowards anymore. And I hope your child's mother tag you on this video. Ladies, feel free to tag on this video, because it's nothing worse in this world than a woman having to endure the responsibility of doing everything on her own. She got to raise the child. She got to feed it. She got to clothe the child, make sure the child gets an education. She got to go into a hospital and have a child on her own. You ain't even man enough to sit there and hold the woman's hand, but she was a totally different being when you were having sex with her, when you were impregnating her. But now, hey man, she for anybody. I don't know if that's my baby. I don't know this. So what? So what? Take care of the woman until you find out that's not your child. Be there at least until you know that's not your child. You have a moral obligation. You have a human obligation to take care of your seed as a man. And you out here running the streets, cheating, lying, stealing from the woman. Got these women out here thinking they crazy. Got these women out here thinking they not good enough, they less than. You got these women out here thinking that something is actually wrong with them. That's why you lie to them. That's why you cheat on them. That's why you triangulate them. That's why you steal their money. That's why you use them. You in here trying to have sex with the woman, her girlfriends, her sisters, her mama. You just dirty. You dirty. And I mean, will use the woman like ain't nothing wrong with it. Pimp the woman. Got a mindset of a pimp. Then when the woman have a child with you, you ain't even man enough to stand up and be the father. She all of these kind of hoes, and she this and she that. She all these things. But she just had your child. She just carried your seed. And you ain't even man enough. You're not even man enough to take care of your own seed. You won't buy your child a meal. You'll sit there and watch your child starve. You're basically saying you leaving your child for dead. You're leaving your child for dead. Because you won't feed it. You won't even send her $2 to buy a bottle of water. You hate yourself that much? It ain't about her. It's about you. It's about you. Now, I already know how that situation is in the system with the child support and all that. I already know how that works. I've been through it. I ain't telling you to go in there and volunteer all your money. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is you still have an obligation to your seed, to your child, regardless of what that system says. If you can manipulate the system to get out of paying your child support and paying that little $20, $30 a month, whatever it is, the minimum they make you pay a month if you don't have a job, your child still has to eat. Your child still needs clothes, okay? Still needs shoes on their feet. And a young child grows very fast. You got to constantly buy them clothes, okay? They grow very fast. They need Pampers. They need milk. They need food. They need shelter. That's not the mother's responsibility. At least it's not solely her responsibility to raise and house your child. That's not solely her responsibility. It is not. And I'm saying this even to those of us who have taken care of our children, who do the right thing for our children. This is one of those double standards, fellas, where the woman actually gets the benefit of the double standard when it comes to the children. That's right. She gets the benefit. She gets the benefit of as long as she's doing what she's supposed to do with those children, she should get a little something extra. She should, because she's raising them. She's molding your seeds. And I already know how, y'all can't get along and y'all got orders and everything in court. I totally get all that. I totally get it. At the same time, you still need to send that child home with something in their pocket. Send that child home with some money in their pocket. If you see your children every week, you send them home with $50. At least $25. You know what I'm saying? Even though you're doing the same thing for the children at your house, the woman, she gets the benefit of the double standard on that one. There are benefits that we get the double standard on. We get the benefit of a double standard on different things. This is one that the woman gets the double. She gets the benefit from the double standard on that one. At the end of the day, I'm talking about these jokers laying up on a couch, on a woman's couch, playing video games, driving her car, doing all that stupid stuff, not being an example of a man. And for you sorry jokers out here that's molesting children, man, I hope that the women put you on blast. I hope that the woman Really, I hope that the woman do something to set you up. Because really, you need to be either in jail or somebody need to beat you for real, need to beat you. You need some man-to-man combat. You in there molesting a child. It's some sorry, no good jokers out here that have done things to children, little girls. And I'm saying there are little girls out there. Little girls out here. Little children, little girls and boys. They're scared to go home because they scared of what their father gonna creep in their room and do to them. Man, you sick, man. You sick. You are a sick, degenerate, non-human. You are the worst. You are the worst. You in there touching your daughter sexually, having sexual thoughts to your daughter, to your stepdaughter. Woman can't leave your sorry behind in the house with her daughter. What is wrong with y'all? What is wrong with you that a woman can't bring her daughter around you? You such a pervert that you looking up your little child, up a child's skirt. You looking under the cover at the child and having sexual thoughts. You a bum, man. You are the worst. You are the head. This is where narcissism starts. This is where the narcissism started. When the child couldn't come to the protector and get protection. But the child needed protection from the protector. Man, a child that cannot go to her father for protection. You a bum. You a punk. You are not a man. You are not a man on any level. You are not a man. You are a coward. You are a coward. Your own child cannot even come to you. Your own child cannot come to you in a situation where they have needs. They have needs and they can't even go to their father. They can't even call on their father. And then those of you that don't, their children don't even know who you are. Whoa, man. You are the problem. Because you have an assignment, you have a post. And that post is you are the protector, regardless of what the situation is with your family. If you and the mother are not together, you still have an obligation to those children. You never outgrow your responsibility as a parent. That's a lifelong duty. That goes until the day you die. You never get out of that. Never. It's your responsibility for the rest of your life to take care and to be there for your children. Your children should never be in a situation where they don't know their father. I don't give a damn that you don't get along with the mother. Me and the mother dysfunctional. Me and the mother this, that. So what? So what? She taking you to court for support. Take her back to court for visitation. Know your children. That is abandonment. That's you saying you leaving your child for dead. You don't even, if you don't trust the mother, but you will trust her to raise your child, that right there is a contradictory statement. I don't trust her, nah. But you're going to trust her to raise your child? And you're not even going to have anything to do with raising your seed. You a bum. You a cop-out. You a coward. Yeah, I'm telling you, and I'm looking you dead in your eyes. You a bum. You're not a father. You're not a man. Because you abandon your responsibilities as a man. It's not the woman's responsibility to solely take care of a child and raise it on her own. Never. If you lay down with that woman, then the bare minimum you owe her. You owe her. You owe her help raising your seeds, your children. You owe her that. They help, and then you fathers who have daughters, you know, I've seen and I've listened to some things that have damaged my soul of children that have been raised by a mother that was mad because the father wasn't there. See, the child that you leave in there with the mother, that child got to almost fend for themselves sometimes because the mother is angry with you and you and the mother fighting, but that child is getting blamed indirectly for everything that you are not. And that child got to defend your sorry behind in a house with an angry mother because the father ain't taking his responsibility seriously or at all. He just copped out. He just said, I ain't going to do it. I ain't going to do it. I'll show her I ain't going to do nothing. And your child has to raise themselves. You abandon your child. You leaving your child for dead. You saying, I don't care if anybody, and then you will leave it for another man to come raise your child. Man, you a bum. You a bum. Let another man go raise your child. People. That is not how men conduct themselves. That's not a man. That's a coward. That's a bum. When you leave your child for dead, you're a bum. Your child can't even get a meal out of you. You said it's been a month and you ain't sent your child nothing. What if you had to go a month without eating? Ain't nobody give you nothing. You go rob somebody. You do something to get some money. And you just gonna leave your child. Leave it to the court. The court do it. Nah, I'm saying for real men, for a real man, real men don't do that. They don't just leave it up to a court to make sure their child eat every day, to make sure they got clothes on their back, to make sure they got a good Christmas and a good birthday. I don't care if you're religious or not. Your child want a good birthday and a good Christmas. All right? You can cut out all the other holidays, but your child got to go around other kids for Christmas. Okay? That's what it is. Now, I know y'all might want to disagree with me on that in the comments, but that's on you. Let your child grow up at least having a good Christmas. Okay? I ain't telling you to celebrate none of the other holidays if you don't celebrate pagan holidays. Let your child have a good Christmas because your child want to have that. Okay? Your child deserves that. Buy your child some gifts, whether you're getting a Christmas tree or not. Let them at least have some gifts. Child don't want to grow up their whole life without gifts. It's a child. You was a child. I ain't talking about, if you don't believe in Santa Claus and all that, so what? Tell the child you bought it. But get the child some gifts. And for the rest of you, man, people, being a father is a responsibility, and it should never be taken lightly. You don't have a job? Go get one. Go look for one. Go find you a job. Be somebody that your child can be proud of. Child don't care where you work at. Your child would love it if you had a minimum wage job at a fast food restaurant or something, because they feel like I can go to my daddy's job and get something to eat anytime I want. Children love stuff like that. Get a job, man. Take care of your family. Take care of your seed. You owe your children, period. There is no ducking that. You owe your children. And that's narcissistic. That's narcissistic to watch your child starve and think it's funny because I'm not giving the mother nothing. I'm not going to feed my child, and I'm not going to give my child money to help them eat. That's narcissistic when you're doing stuff to spite somebody. That's a narcissist. When you're doing it just to spite somebody. Yeah, when you're doing something that has an ill effect on another person and you enjoy it. That's a narcissist. That's a devil. And you a devil. You wouldn't take care of your own seed. And I'm saying in the jungle, people, you don't see any wild animal that won't do something that doesn't help their seed, help feed it everything, protect it as much as they can. We talking about jungle animals. We talking about regular animals, people. They still protect their young. And a male that doesn't protect their seed, you're not a man. You are a punk. You are a coward. And if you're running game on women, that's why this world is like it is. You got so many jokers out here just running game. I'm going to just run game on y'all. I'm going to use you for what I want. This is my thing. If you're a man and you know that you're not trying to really be with a woman, be man enough to tell the woman that that's not what I'm trying to do. That's not what I'm doing. And then when you see that she's the kind of woman that she's going to be, you can see when a woman is all in. Don't take advantage of her because you told her, look, I told you I ain't with all that. You know she is with it. Cut her off. Be man enough to cut her off. Because you can see she's not getting the message. She's falling for you. She's trying to be in a relationship with you. And even though you've told her, you got to be the strong one. You got to be the stronger one in that. If she's not trying to hear what you're saying when you're telling her, look, I'm not trying to do this relationship thing. And I done told you that. Don't have sex with a woman every day. And you're telling her, no, we're not going to be in a relationship. Then leave her alone. You've had sex with her. You already got what you wanted. Cut her off. Cut her off. Because if you're doing it to her every day, or at least regularly doing it to her, she's catching feelings for you and you know it. And you see it by her actions. Don't be selfish. Don't do it to her, because everything you're doing to her coming back to you. You're getting it all back. You're getting it all back. And I'm saying this to say it's about time that we start having relationships like we were meant to have them. To cut out all this guesswork. Nobody deserves to be used. You don't want to be used. So stop using them. Stop using them. Period. Just stop using them. Listen, that's my video, guys. If you're not a subscriber to my channel, I want you to hit that subscribe button. I want you to like, share, and please go into the comments. Ladies, I know y'all picked up on some things that I may have missed. Go into the comments and bring us abreast of what exactly I forgot to cover. Listen, I want y'all to enjoy the rest of your days. Go on to my YouTube page. I'm sorry, my Facebook. I have a Facebook page called Narcissist Anonymous 101, the Empath Tribe. And you have a lot, it's a support group for people who have dealt with narcissists and who are trying to get themselves back together. It's a place where you can come realign and move forward. You know, it's a happy place. It's all about, you know, becoming happy, doing something nice for yourself, and loving yourself. Go into, just send a request to the group. I'll let you in. I'll give you an approval. It's a private group, so you do have to send a request. So as soon as you go through, it's a short little process. It's, you know, just go ahead in there and send your requests. Thank you. Enjoy your day, and see you guys on the next video.